I recently did a review for Alien 2 on Earth, and I got a couple of comments saying, "You've got to check out Contamination. I think you'll love it. It's your kind of movie." And I had it sitting in the collection. One of those movies that I bought eons ago and never actually got round to watching it. Silly me, because I found another great Italian schlocky horror movie by Luigi Cozzi that I just utterly loved, starring Ian McCulloch of zombie flesh eaters. This is a kind of Alien rip-off that I really enjoyed. The movie opens in a similar way to Zombie Flesh Eaters, with a boat just coming into harbour, no survivors on board, and the police investigate and discover these strange egg-like creations in amongst boxes that's marked coffee, coming from South America. And they find one that's come out of box, is rolled under a pipe that's het up, and it explodes in the face of one of these characters, causing them to explode in turn. And it turns out that this is some kind of weird alien infestation that can take over people or can just decimate them if it wants as well. And we have our detective put into a containment area to be made sure he's okay. And that's where we're introduced to Colonel Stella, who's going to be the lead operative for the government on this mission, trying to figure out what the hell these eggs are. I really liked this a lot. I thought the look of the eggs was brilliant. The fact that they kind of can take over people. There's no real firm rhyme or reason between it. Sometimes they can overtake a person's body and make them do things, much like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, or it can just blow out their chest. Now, it's as if they've said, wow, the chest bursting sequence in Alien was great. That little hole where the little monster comes out is great. But what if we just blow out the full torso, just and they do it multiple times, and it's a wonderful practical effect, really gory and kind of silly, and you can kind of tell who it's going to happen to, because these guys have these kind of weird shaped bodies as if they're wearing a padded explosive device on their chest, but it's fun. And our tale leads our people all the way back to South America, to this coffee plantation where these eggs seem to come from, and it's a kind of globe-trotting alien rip-off that's incredibly fun. Even when you get to the end of it and you're meeting a cyclops monster, you are invested in the silliness, the goriness, and the death and destruction that happens in this movie. And the thing that happens that really surprised me is people just can die. People who you're invested in that are part of the main plot can and will be eaten, destroyed, or blown up throughout the movie. The idea of this alien trying to overtake the world, trying to contaminate the world, trying to kill as much people and stop them from going back to its home planet, was a kind of interesting idea. And the way it's done through these eggs is really interesting visually, as well as a storytelling device. And I kind of loved the Goblin score that comes with this one as well, which I do really kind of like. Goblin, it somehow credited as the Goblin, but the score is wonderful. I love the visual look of the movie, the exploding chests. I love the relationship of our two main characters, which feels almost antagonistic at start, but we've got Ian and Stella who are kind of forced together and come to really like each other and get a little bit of romance. There was one favourite scene of this where Stella's in the shower and somebody just opens her shower door and just throws in an egg into that room, and she's panicking there for an elongated wait of time, and you're like, hurry up, can somebody come and help this woman please? It just goes on, and I honestly thought that she was going to be a goner at that moment. The giant cyclops at the end was just the cherry on top of this absolutely crazy Sunday that I just loved. I'd love to know your thoughts on Contamination. I thought it was great. That kind of epitomises the movie in my eyes. I'd love to know your thoughts on this one. Let me know in the comment box below, and see you next time on Man v Film.